everyone, Kelly here from Australia Wide Retreats. And this morning we're talking with Carla about her upcoming retreat, Raw, Wild and Free, being held at Trentham, Victoria, 28th of February to the 2nd of March this year. So, Carla, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for coming in to have a chat with me here.
Thank you. Thanks, Kelly. Thank you for having me. And I'm excited to talk to you.
Great, excellent. So, how did you actually get into this line of work to begin with?
How I got into retreats, I guess, was a energetic download or me really following and listening to my intuition. I have studied Reiki and Reiki master, and I wanted to be able to bring women together to be able to heal in a space that felt really safe and nurturing. And the healing process can feel quite lonely sometimes as we start to go deep within ourselves. So the retreats were really born out of a passion to create a sisterhood and be able to celebrate ourselves when we're in those, sticky, dark moments of healing.
Yeah, the support is so important. Yeah, and a lot of people do go through things alone. So, having this here is invaluable to many people. So, why do you do what you do?
For me, it's really about being on the journey with these women that come to the retreat and seeing the beauty in women when they are at their most vulnerable, when they might be, really raw and honest and confronting maybe some shadow aspects or just learning to process their emotions, because in doing that, they're able to push through onto the other side and emerge into a lighter version of themselves. And being able to witness that is why I do what I do, because I know that feeling of kind of letting go, that feeling of lightness when you've let go of your emotions, or perhaps you've had a really powerful self-realization on a retreat and everything just clicks for you and you understand yourself on a deeper level, which makes life easier or makes you less triggered or less reactive.
Mm-hmm. So, what are some of the processes that you take your participants through?
So we do a little bit of, I sort of am a Reiki master by trade, and I combine Reiki touch, meditation, sound, light language. We also do some really powerful shamanic breath work. We do sharing circles with women and a little bit of journaling. So it's all in there.
Okay, yeah, I noticed a drum behind you. Is that one of your medicine drums? Did you make that one yourself?
Yeah, I've made that recently, and it's got a really interesting story behind it, which is probably a little bit too long to go into now. But essentially, it sums up what I do and how I work with women in terms of really understanding and connecting to their shadow aspects or their raw and vulnerable side. So the drum is really um, able to help clear and bring things up to the surface.
I've had drum baths. I've got my own drum as well, but having it done on me and the vibration through the drum is just, it's amazing. My hair's rising as I'm talking about it. This is absolutely incredible. Yeah. So
Um,
tell us a bit more about, sorry.
yeah, I just wanted to add because I know that you do Reiki as well. So when I'm doing Reiki, I'm now introducing the drum, and Reiki and drum is just a really powerful combination, I'm finding. So, yeah.
Mm, beautiful. Yeah. So let us know a bit more about your upcoming retreat. What can people expect?
Yes, so a couple of weeks, February the 28th to March the 2nd. It is 3 days, so it's 3 full days from 10 a.m. on Friday to 5 p.m. on Sunday. And it is really a journey that I'm taking my guests and these women on to be able to really feel comfortable and go to the deepest parts of yourself where, you know, maybe things have been suppressed or hidden or forgotten. And it's about bringing these things up to the surface to be understood and to really prevent them from playing out in your life as a limiting belief or perhaps as a behavioral pattern that's keeping an energetic block in people's lives. So, whatever that behavior is or that belief is, we really work on understanding it and then reprogramming it. So, it's really a journey about connection and remembering and letting go, releasing. There's a lot of releasing at this retreat. And at the end of the retreat is all about reclaiming your power, reclaiming your wild woman, and just feeling good about yourself.
Mm. I mean, I watched one of your recordings, one of your videos that you did on your actual Facebook page about triggers. And I'm thinking, yeah, and like with triggers, they can go so deep, and sometimes we don't even know what they are, where it started from, the core of it. So you get to the core of these things to help women release, the cocoon that they might be locked in, type of thing. Yeah.
So on the retreat, we are talking about things like identifying your core wounding. We're talking about obviously understanding your limiting beliefs because, yes, a lot of the time we don't even know that we have a trigger or a wound that is so deeply ingrained in our past or from our childhood or, you know, any sort of trauma. And a lot of us carry trauma around with us. And it's quite physical. We might not know about it, but it's playing out maybe as a physical sensation or stress or illness, or maybe it's playing out with a behavioral pattern. You know, maybe you don't think you're good enough or that you're worthy enough of something because of something that's happened in the past. So it's really just a journey of understanding yourself on a deeper level and being okay with the parts that, you know, maybe society has told us to hide, like our emotions or, you know, our sort of wild instincts. So it's really about coming home to who you truly are.
Working with your triggers, because I'm doing some of this for myself now, and I'm excited to see, your videos and everything you're putting out on your page. You've got a new follower here, all right? Because I want to learn more about this for my journey, for my stuff. And I'm finding that when a tiny piece of a trigger is released, that impacts on even more triggers to some
Mm,
degree sometimes. Yeah. So it's a massive, like, a big cloth just being dropped from the crap that a lot of people carry around, which is
yeah.
fantastic, getting rid of it all. Yeah.
Think of it, it's like a big ball of string that's kind of, you know, tangled and knotted. And it's like as you start to undo one piece, you find another piece that's kind of got a knot in it. And with your triggers, they're the knots. So you're just learning how to, you know, undo them and really understand them because once you bring awareness to your triggers, then it kind of reduces the attachment that you have or the power that that trigger might hold over you and might be controlling you in certain ways.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, well, okay, for your retreats. All right, getting back to yeah, raw, wild, and free. So Trentham, what are the accommodations like? Do they share rooms or single rooms or?
Yes, so it is 5 bedrooms. All bedrooms are able to be twin share or king. I have 2 rooms left for February, which can be private or twin share. And those rooms are currently on sale until next week as well. So I'm doing a little special for members of this group and anyone listening to this recording.
Thank you. Okay, fantastic. So how can people, oh, hang on. What about food? Do they have to bring their own food or are meals provided?
No, they don't, guests don't really have to bring anything. I created this retreat for women not to have to worry about bringing anything except for themselves and an open mind. So the meals are all beautifully catered for by a local chef. If you have any dietary requirements, you just have to let me know. But it is not vegetarian. It is meat, beautifully cooked protein, salads, and hearty vegetable dishes, grazing platters, and fruits and cheeses. So it is just a really nice gathering and opportunity to experience a lovely weekend.
Awesome. Okay. And what would you say to someone that is interested in this, but maybe they're just too scared to come along? You know, the people that are very withdrawn within themselves. What can you offer there for support?
Yeah, I guess what I would say to you is that you're not alone. You're not the only person that might be feeling scared, because all of these women that are coming are usually coming on their own. And when you're able to move past that fear of feeling a little bit uncomfortable and you actually get to the retreat, you realize that you didn't have anything to be scared of at all, because everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's feeling a little bit resistant at the beginning, but by the end of the retreat, they will feel like your best friends or your sisters, and you won't have any of those nerves again. So I would say come along and join the sisterhood.
Nice. And how can people touch base with you? What's your actual website or that they can visit?
So you can go on to imasoulqueen.com, and then you can go /raw, wild and free, or you can send me a message on Facebook or any of my social medias.
Okay, lovely. Wow. Thank you so much for that chat. Gosh, all the best. And I know you've got more retreats coming up, and I hope to talk with you again as those ones approach too. Okay. Carla, thank you so much for being here and spending this time with us here.
Thank you, Kelly. Appreciate it.
Thank you.